G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Typical Australian fashion, they say everything's trying to coo you, well even the trees. This thing just fell 10 metres out of the tree onto the shed roof. That's 2 and a bit kilos and it's a fairly small nut. And if anyone knows how to cook and eat this thing, let me know, because typical human fashion, the first thing I said to myself when I saw it is, I wonder what that tastes like. Anyway, speaking of impactors, if you haven't seen the latest Scott Manley on moon craters and why they're all round, or most of them are round, what's wrong with you? Go and subscribe to his stuff. This is a bit of a teaser about just what he said. I was also getting prepared to do a few experiments myself. Found some ball bearings and some magnets and was trying to think, how can I simulate this? Well, wouldn't have worked very well, would it? The question of why there are so many circular impact craters has often been used by flatties as an excuse. In this video by Scott Manley, who's an excellent science communicator, he's gone above and beyond to explain it to us. As I explain and try to simplify the points that Scott makes, I realise that Scott has already simplified this massively complex process. It seems that there are people who have a way deeper knowledge of these things than most. Scott shows us how the big boys use a huge orange dual-stage gas cannon to simulate the impactor's speed more correctly. One other guy, some sort of flat-out person who thinks he's a hero, shot an orange with an air gun. Scott also uses maths to calculate the expected distribution of all the angles of attack. This other guy just shot the dirt with his BB gun. Anyway, if you want to really get into it, Scott found a great bit of information that shows that the angle has to be very, very shallow to even make anything less than a circular impact crater. Finally, Scott summarises the expected thing that we should see is probably about 5% of impact craters will be less than circular. Well, the upshot is, if anyone wants to tell you that all the craters are circular and that proves something, tell them they're wrong. Tell them to go and have a look at Scott. Actually, go and subscribe to Scott. Always has great stuff.